Good morning, guys. All right, let's get ready to put dinner in the crock pot so it's ready for later. Tonight, we are making garlic steak bites. I've got 2 packs of this beef stew meat. So first up, I got my crock pot over here. I'm gonna take 1 medium onion that I've diced up, and we're just gonna put that down on the bottom of our pan. All right, this is what it should look like with the onions. You could use more if you want, but I think that's more than enough. All right, we're gonna go ahead and season both packs with Kinder's, the blend. This is salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And I'm just gonna season both of them, mixed up, and throw it into the pot. All right, I also have mushrooms that I wanna use, so I'm gonna slice these up into like big chunks. I'll show you, and then we're gonna throw those in. All right, I'm gonna take my mushroom, I'm gonna cut it in half that way. I'm gonna go in half this way, and then just cut those in half. Just like that. All right, this is what's looking like. We have our onions on the bottom, then we have our seasoned beef, then we have the mushrooms. We're gonna throw in the garlic on top, and then I'll be right back. All right, I've got some of this garlic Parmesan basil butter right here. I got this from Walmart. I'm just gonna put this in a microwavable cup. We're gonna melt it down, and you want 1 cup of butter, and we're gonna mix it with 1 cup of beef broth. All right, I've got my butter mixture. Now I'm gonna add the broth right in. We're gonna mix that together, and that's gonna get poured right over our meat mixture. All right, this is what it is looking like. I'm gonna put the cover on, and we're gonna put it on high for 4 hours, and I will be back. All right, guys, this is what it's looking like after 5 hours in the crock pot on high. The meat is soft like butter. So I'll be back to show you what I do next. All right, guys, I strained out most of my broth. I am going to make a cornstarch slurry, and we're gonna make this a little bit thicker and then pour it back over our meat mixture. All right, guys, I did put my cornstarch slurry mixture in here. I let it come to a boil. It has thickened up. Now I'm gonna take this mixture, remove the spoon, and pour it back into my pot. All right, guys, this is what it looks like now. I will be back when I'm ready to serve it and show you what I serve this with. All right, guys, dinner's done. Let me show you how I serve it up. All right, guys, this is how I serve up my garlic steak bites with mushrooms and onions over some buttery mashed potatoes. I've got some broccoli and a piece of Texas toast so we can scoop up the potato and the juice. But this is dinner. I'm going to go stay with my family. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.